Okay, let's get started. For those of you that have just logged on, and I'm sorry for those of you that are hearing this again for the third time, I cannot see or hear you. So if you raise your hand, if you in the chat, if you say anything in the chat, I can't see or hear anything. I can just see a log on. I can't see who it is. I don't see anything. I just see someone logging on. I cannot see or hear you. So at the end of the presentation, if you can hold your questions, and at the end of the presentation, I will open it up for questions and answers. If I didn't cover something or if you have a question, I'd be happy to answer your questions. All right, let's get started. Okay, thank you everyone for joining me. I know how busy everyone is, so thank you for carving out a little slice of your day to join me today. My name is Grace Barajas. I am the enrollment coach here at UC Davis for the Human Resource Certificate Program. So I'm your enrollment coach. I'm your go-to. I'm here to help you and make sure you are successful in our program, and here to help you with anything that you may need. Our next Human Resource Certificate program will begin for the summer quarter. We run on a quarter system here with the program. Our next summer quarter will run June or July through September. So as you can see here, our next program and our first courses will start June 25th. Okay, as I mentioned, my name is Grace Barajas. I've been here over 20 years. I'm a great resource for any questions you may have. I'm here to support you throughout the program, and I'm here to be your support. So I want to see you be successful. I want you to get the certificate and get that great paying job that you've always wanted. All of my contact information is here. I'm always available. I am available by phone, via email. You can schedule a Zoom call with me, just like we're doing here. If you want your own personal, Zoom appointment, that's perfectly fine. Whatever you're comfortable with, or however you want to reach out to me, please do. My phone number is here, 530-754-3658. I'm one of the few staff that is actually in office every day. So I am here. That is my direct phone line. So you want to give me a call, I'm here 8 to 5 every day. If I'm on the phone, leave me a voicemail. I'll call you right back. You can email me. My email is here, grbarajas@ucdavis.edu. You can also use this link here on the screen, and you can schedule your own appointment with me. And it can be whatever. It can be a Zoom call. It can just be, you can schedule a phone call. However you're comfortable, whatever your comfort level is, I'm here for you. Whatever you need, however you want to meet with me, happy to do it. And I'll also put up my contact information at the end of the session, so you have all this as well, okay? What are we going to cover today? As we just covered, my name, my contact information, I will also provide that at the end of the presentation. We're going to cover HR industry trends, overview of the actual program, the cost options and discounts available for enrollment. And then, like I mentioned, at the very end of the presentation, I'll answer any questions you may have or anything that, I didn't cover. All right, let's get started. So the HR industry, why HR? What's so great about HR? So upon complete, whether you're looking to maybe pivot careers, I just had somebody who did years of daycare. She just signed up for the program. She wants to go into the HR industry. Great. You don't have any experience in HR? Great. You can still attend, you can still join. We're going to teach you all the foundational skill set that you will need to succeed in the HR management industry. This information is straight from the Bureau of Labor Statistics. You can look it up yourself if you're interested on, statistics and numbers. The annual median wage for an HR manager in California, and of course depends where you work, what region, what county. As we know, California has a wide range of counties and regional areas, workforce development areas. So, but the median annual wage for an HR manager in California is currently at $145,000 a year, and climbing. The HR management industry is projected to grow 6%, and there will be over 10,000 new jobs by 2029. So as you can see, it's only growing, it's expanding. And when you think about it, An HR department and HR professionals are needed in almost every single industry. You know, what can you think of that doesn't have an HR department? I mean, there's just a myriad of employment opportunities, avenues you can go down. Even if you're looking to pivot, maybe your industry, your career, there's still going to be a niche for HR professionals. The HR covers so many different facets of work life. Recruitment of staff, employee relations, workman's comp, labor laws, benefits, salaries, learning and development. There's so many facets of HR that are needed for almost every industry. So it's a very, very good industry to go into. And as you can see here by, actual statistics and numbers, it's going to grow. It's only growing. It's only growing. And the need for HR will be needed even more by the year 2029. It's just growing. So what does our program entail? Our program entails 4 foundational courses that will give you the upper hand in human resource management: employment law, talent acquisition, total rewards, and talent management. These are the 4 courses that you can complete in 6 months. So these are the 4 pillar courses that cover everything you'll need to know to either get started or advance in your current career. I just had another student who has been in her HR department, actually at her current employer, for years. And she said, you know what, I just want to be able to promote. I want to be able to advance my career within my company. She likes where she works, but she wants to be able to promote and go into upper management. And this certificate is going to allow her to do just that. So whether you're brand new or you're looking to promote or you're looking to pivot your career, this is the program that's going to get you there. You can finish the program in 6 months too. It's a very quick certificate that you're able to achieve in 6 months. Each class and each class in the program is going to be housed in a Canvas account. Once you enroll and you start the program, you will create what's called your Canvas account. This is going to be the platform where all of your coursework, your homework, all of that is in your Canvas account. This is a little snapshot of what your Canvas account will look like. As you can see, you have the instructor here. You have you have a syllabus, you have all kinds of information on your courses. And remember, even though this is a completely online program, you always have access to your instructor. You can email them through your Canvas account. You need help on something. You want an answer to something. Maybe you're not understanding a concept very well. Our instructors are all, they're all experts in the field, and they're happy to get right back to you to help you through the program. So even though it is not, even though you're not sitting in a classroom with your teacher in front of you like a normal classroom, it doesn't matter. You have access to your instructor, you have access to your classmates. You can talk to them, you can reach out to them. We don't want you to feel isolated, even though you're doing it online and you're doing it from home or wherever you may be. You always have access to instructors, to classmates. You can always reach out to me. So you have full support. As you can see, there's also a help button. If you're getting stuck or you're having any issues, we have a complete Canvas staff that will help you with your account. If you're having some issues navigating, you can reach out with the help button. You can contact your instructor, and you're able to really be hands-on with your coursework. The people function here is the one where you would reach out for classmates, for instructors, but you're always in touch with any form. If you need help, you're always in touch. Okay. So what makes us a great program? We've got wonderful industry connected instructors that have been teaching the HR skills and courses. They are high achieving HR professionals that have been in this industry. The classes are all online, so it doesn't affect your day job. As an adult, we all understand it's a lot harder to go back to school. We now have families, we might have kids. I have some adults that take care of their aging parents. We've got full-time jobs. Some people have two jobs. It's very difficult to fit in, your course, your college level work in a busy lifestyle. That's why our program is so great. It runs year round and it's flexible. The entire program is online. I do want to mention though, there is one mandatory live session required per week per class. And all this means is you don't have to show up somewhere, you don't have to leave your home. It's still online. It's basically like this. It's like a Zoom session that you will have to attend every once a week. It's usually like on a Wednesday evening, a Tuesday evening, Thursday evening. We schedule those in the evening so you're still able to get home from work, feed your family. Normally they're from like 6 to 8 or 6 to 9 p.m. And they are weekly live Zoom sessions for your class, but they are mandatory. So we do ask that you log in and you attend those. Those are mandatory to complete and graduate from the program. Okay, so I said that it runs year round. It does. You can start in whatever quarter you'd like. Right now, our summer start, as I mentioned at the beginning, will be June 25th. That will be our summer quarter. Maybe your summer's jam-packed. Kids are home from school. You've got some family vacations planned. Whatever you have going on, maybe fall would be a better start. That's fine. You can start in the summer, you can start in the fall, you can start in the winter, whatever your timeline allows, you're able to start. I can customize your course schedule um, to fit your lifestyle. I normally will schedule my students to do 2 classes per quarter. That would be 2 classes in the summer and then 2 classes in the fall if you decide to start in the summer. But, maybe that's not going to work out for you. Maybe, like I mentioned, maybe your summer is jam-packed. Can I just do one in the summer and then maybe do two in the fall? Of course, yes. I am able to customize your courses and your entire program to how it fits. I just had a student enroll into our HR program last week. She has a very busy summer coming up with her kids. So that's exactly what she's going to do. She's only going to do one class in the summer, and then she's going to continue with 2 classes in the fall, and then do that last class in the winter. So yes, it might take her a little bit longer, but it's fine. I want you to be successful. I want you to graduate. I don't want you to feel like, it's too much and you can't do it. Maybe you want to try, maybe you have to back to school in a long time. Maybe you want to maybe just start with one class in the summer. See how you do, see how the program fits. And then, you know what? Hey, I got it. It's easy. Okay, then do two in the fall. Maybe not. Maybe you're like, you know what? This is harder than I thought. I don't have the time. I don't have that evening time. I don't have this time, that time. It's fine. We can do one per quarter. Granted, it will take you a little bit longer to finish the program, but again, I want you to be successful. I want to set you up for success. So whatever your specific lifestyle needs, we can set your courses up in that order. The classes do not need to be in any specific order. So that's helpful too. We can start you, maybe you just want to start with one specific class. We can do that as well. How much time will this take me? This is a question, of course, probably like the number one question I get. Again, this is going to depend on your lifestyle, just like I mentioned, how busy you are, when you can access the coursework. The courses are, like I said, we run on a quarter system, so they're generally about 10 to 12 weeks long. You are given that time to finish the courses. But if, like I said, if you want to customize it and do one per quarter, we can do that too. The time that you're going to spend on your course is up to you. We just note 5 to 10 hours per week per class, but also it depends, how quick are you? Are you going to finish your homework in one night? Do you need to spread that out? How much time do you have to commit to the class? So that's going to definitely also depend on, how much effort you're putting into the class. But normally we say anywhere from 5 to 10 hours per week per class of actual class time. And remember, you have those mandatory Zoom sessions. So that's an automatic couple hours a week on that live Zoom session that you do need to attend. Those are not recorded. So that's why we do recommend you don't miss any of those. Your UC Davis Human Resource Certificate. It is a wonderful certificate to put on your applications, your resumes. But remember, it is not a degree. It is a UC Davis vocational certificate for the HR industry. But we do have this program, we do have a partnership with the University of the Pacific, the Sacramento campus. Their number is here. They actually have a master's degree in organizational learning and effectiveness. That is through their school, but we have a partnership with them. So what they will do is they'll accept this certificate once you complete our certificate and get, pass each class and get your certificate and get all those units. They actually accept our units to go towards the master's degree in organizational learning and effectiveness from UOP, the Sacramento campus. I think there's a couple campuses throughout California, but this specific partnership was with the Sacramento campus for their master's degree. So again, that's through them. I have their number here if you'd like to contact them for more information, 916-739-7105. But that's if you're looking for a master's degree through them. Ours is just the certificate. But I just wanted to let everybody know, not everyone is aware. Our units can go towards this if you're looking to do this maybe down the road. That's just one added perk. Okay, so when do we get started? So as I mentioned, it runs year round. You can finish the entire HR certificate in as little as 6 months. And that's if you do the 2 classes per quarter. But as we discussed, maybe you don't have the time to do that. It's fine. You can do 1 per quarter. This is just the schedule that you would be following if you did 2. So this is winter and spring, but we can just say, because they all run year round, say you start in the summer quarter, it would be summer and fall. So as you can see, there's these evening sessions that are mandatory, but it's only once a week. And you, of course, we let you know the times and the dates, so you are able to plan accordingly. And you would start in the summer and you'd be done by the fall. But it does run year round. If you want to start in the fall, you'd finish in the winter. We would just customize your schedule once you enroll to make sure maybe you want to do 1 per quarter, maybe you don't. But I can work with you with that. I can sit with you and I can customize your schedule. The summer quarter, like I mentioned, is the one coming up. It actually starts in June. Our summer quarter is July through September, but ours just happens to start a week earlier. So the summer quarter will start June 25th for the first HR class. And then fall, of course, runs October through December. But you'd be done. So by December, you'd have your certificate in your hand. Also, the great thing about our certificate program is upon completion of all 4 classes, once you finish that 4th class and the class is graded and we know you've graduated, you've completed all your courses, you get an automatic digital certificate, which means it's a digital certificate. Literally, you can slap that on a resume, on an application. So as early as November, December, you can start applying for that dream job you're looking for, or maybe promote within your company. But by December, you'll have your certificate. Okay, now the big ugly elephant in the room, right? What are the cost options for this wonderful program, and what discounts or options are available? So the HR program in its entirety, all 4 classes, is $3,400 for the program. At the very end, once you pass all your classes, you will have to purchase your certificate. You get a digital copy, like I mentioned, and then you also get a paper copy in the mail a couple weeks later. So we get you to the digital one immediately, so you can, like I said, you can upload that to your LinkedIn, resumes, applications, maybe a supervisor you're looking to promote. Maybe you want to get your supervisor and say, hey, look, I finished the certificate program. Here's my certificate. But you also get a mailed copy in the mail a couple weeks after you finish. So that certificate fee is $125, which makes the entire HR certificate program $3,525. We just implemented this payment plan, which lets you break up that $3,400 into 3 payments. So it's $1,133 every 3 months, every 30 days until it's paid in full. So say you enroll tomorrow, June 18th, your next payment would be due July 18th. your final payment would be due August 18th, until it's paid in full. So that's the payment plan, but you are paying off the $3,400. Now, I will say the most cost-effective route to go with this program would be the fast track or bundled option. It used to be called the fast track. It's now called our bundled option. You are still able to take the courses in any order, and you can still, do one course here, do two courses here. But if you pay for the entire program, all 4 classes at once, we do knock off about almost over $900. And the program itself, it gives you a 15% off savings discount off that 3,400. So in reality, you're only paying $28.90 for the entire program. And we throw in the $125 certificate fee. You don't have to pay that. So basically, you're paying $28.90 for the entire program, but you do need to pay that upfront for all 4 classes, and then you're set. So these are our options. Now, there are also, while we don't accept federal financial aid like a FAFSA or a Pell Grant, we don't accept any federal financial aid. But there are other avenues. There are loan companies that will give you a loan, not federal money, but it's basically like a personal loan that you would take out for your educational purposes. The two companies that we work with is the Sallie Mae Smart Option Student Loan Program, and also College Ave. College Ave is an educational loan company that once you apply, they actually send us the funds. You get enrolled, and then you just pay them back. So it's a good deal. It's a good deal. If you're opting to go with that bundled option where you save all that money, you're able to get, if you're approved, you're able to get a loan through College Ave, Sallie Mae. We also do accept for the HR program, we do accept veteran benefits, GI Bill. Some agencies out there like AmeriCorps, sometimes they provide educational awards or scholarships. We do accept that as well. Some counties offer job training funds through your social services county. Sometimes there's workforce development agencies that you work with. It's usually through like your county social services department if they're helping you find a job. Sometimes there's funds. There's funds out there for job training. So always look into that. Also, and this is kind of a catch-22. I always recommend, and I always say it doesn't hurt to ask, if you're currently in maybe an HR role at your employer, at your agency, and you're looking to take the program, sometimes agencies and companies actually have their internal funds for staff development. So it wouldn't hurt to ask, maybe they won't pay for the whole program. Maybe they'll give you $500, $1,000. So I always, recommend ask your employer, ask your supervisor, let them know you're looking to, better your education. Would they be willing to help you with a little bit of the tuition? We could take a partial payment from your employer and another payment from you. And of course, there's always the toss up. I also have students that are like, no way, I don't want to let my employer know I'm even taking this. I'm looking to, find a better job, or I'm looking to promote. I get it. So totally up to you. Some people don't want to mention to their employer that they're going through the program, and I understand that as well. It kind of goes both ways. Either they're on board and they want to see you, promote and do better, and sometimes you don't want to let them know you're taking it, and that's fine. It's up to you. But I throw it out there. It doesn't hurt to ask. I just had a student enroll, and their employer paid the whole tuition. They're looking to promote within the company, and they had those training funds within their company, and they actually paid for her entire program. So, it goes both ways. You may want to ask, you may not want to ask, but that's totally up to you. I can also provide you an employer. It's like an employer. It's called a employer assistance tuition letter. It's basically for your supervisor or your HR department saying, hey, I want to take this incredible program through UC Davis. It's going to make me be a better employee. It's going to make me, learn all these great new HR skills. And then I can get you that letter that kind of throws it out there to your employer. Maybe you don't quite know how to ask, but I do have a letter. If you're looking to ask your employer, I can provide you an employer tuition assistance letter, kind of, a way to let them know what the program is covering and how it can better better your current position. So if you need something like that, please reach out to me and I'll be happy to get you that letter if you do want to ask your employer. Our financial manager who has all the information on our loans and if you are a veteran and you want you use your VA benefits, you're going to want to reach out to Suzette Odom. She is the financial manager that has the questions for all the loans. So that's not quite my wheelhouse, but she would have all your answers if you want. Maybe you're looking to apply for College Ave, or you want to use a Sally Mae loan. She's who you're going to want to reach out to. Her name is Suzette Odom. You can reach her at 530-757-8777 or email her at cpeinfo@ucdavis.edu. And in the subject line, you can just put "Attention Suzette HR program," and she'll get right back to you. Okay, what everyone's favorite discounts, what can I get? So as we went through the cost options, if you decide to go with the bundled option, which used to be called the fast track, so fast track bundle, if you decide to go with that option, that's where you already get the 15% off. Remember, that's a good little chunk of savings where the program is only 28.90 instead of the 3,400. So that the bundled option already gives you that 15% off. So unfortunately, if you opt to do the bundled option, you can't use any other discounts. Discounts cannot be combined or stacked. So if you do the bundled option, that's your discount. Now, if you decide to maybe just do one class at a time, I don't have the money right now. I don't want to take out a loan. I don't have the money. You can also opt to do maybe just pay for one class at a time. That's also an option you have. And if you do that, you get $100 off your first class just for attending this info session. You would get the information session discount for attending today, but that cannot be combined with the bundled option if you're looking to pay for the whole program. If you enroll in maybe you just want to do one class, maybe you're not looking to do the whole program, you want to take one or two classes, you can use the information session. I also have an early enrollment discount of $50. If your employer decides to pay for it, you can get group discounts. If you're enrolling 3 or more staff, we offer employers 10% off. Again, this cannot be combined with the bundled option, so this is still the best option. Sometimes professional associations get some money off, but I will say your best bet is the bundled option. This is by far going to be your best discount would be the bundled option for the whole program. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and open it up to questions and answers. If I didn't answer something, you have a question, I'd be happy to help you with that. Let me go to my I'm going to go ahead and open that up now. If you use your question and answer feature, I'd be happy to answer any questions that you might have. I'm going to also go ahead and let you see the next slide so you have my contact information. One moment. Okie doke. I'm going to leave this up just so you're able to write all this down. To contact me, like I said, if you want to meet with me to schedule out your classes, or you just want maybe a one-on-one, happy to do that. Again, you can reach me. Here is my direct line, the 754-3658, my email. You can schedule a Calendly appointment. You can call our main office if you want to. You know what? Great. I want to enroll right now. As soon as we get off, this is great. This is what I want. You can even enroll over the phone. Our friendly enrollment staff are here in office. You can call them at 530-757-8777. You can enroll online. You can enroll through our enrollment office. They're happy to enroll you. We accept all major credit cards. There are no credit card fees. That's the easiest way to enroll. Just call our office, have your credit card number ready, and get enrolled that way. You can also enroll online, or you can reach out to me. Maybe you want to meet with me just to make sure this is the right goal you want. This is the right program for you. Happy to do that. Okay, like I said, let's open it up for some questions. I do see a couple in here. Okay. If I am wanting to take this to qualify for EPHR certificate through HRCI, does this course allow me and prepare me to take that? Yes. HRCI, I believe they even accept our credits or our hours. That's what it is. They don't accept credits, they accept hours. For your HRCI, you will need a certain amount of hours before you can even take their exam. Our program provides you with, I want to say 120 hours towards HRCI. So yes, definitely you can use our program to get you ready for that exam. We have nothing to do with HRCI. That's a separate entity. But yes, we prepare you for that. All the foundational skills and knowledge you're going to get from our program, you can definitely use that, to help with your exam. And like I said, they accept our hours. Okay. Next question. How do we enroll and what is the deadline? You can enroll by phone. You can just call our staff and say, hey, I want to enroll in HR. Perfect. They can do it all over the phone. You can also go online. You can go to cpe.ucdavis.edu, go to our human resource management certificate, and you can do everything online. You literally can enroll in 5 minutes. You create your student account, you pick the certificate, you pick the courses, you're enrolled. You can pay online with a credit card, and you enroll yourself, or call our staff. We're always happy to help. There's always someone live that will help you. So, if you want to do it that way, perfectly fine. Up to you. Okay. Just checking to see if there's any other questions. Okay. It looks like, oh, one more. Okay, let's see here. Next question. Does this program cover all HR fields? So yes, it covers, like I mentioned earlier, it is the 4 pillar courses for your foundational skill set for the HR industry. It covers every facet of HR that you will need to promote, to apply, to learn all of the skills you will need to be an HR professional. Yes. Okay, I don't see any other questions. I am going to put, again, if you are looking to maybe just enroll one class and you're not looking to do the bundle option, remember, if you're enrolling online, you put in the free info code, and that gives you $100 off your first class. Remember, this cannot be used with the bundled option if you're going to pay that route. You can also call our office, and you can say, hey, I attended Grace's info session, and our enrollment office will also knows to give you that $100 off. But remember, that cannot be combined with any other discount. Again, please reach out to me. I'm always here. I'm here 8 to 5 every day. I'm available via phone, email. My Calendly link is here if you want to schedule your own Zoom appointment with me. You could even go on, schedule an appointment, and schedule a phone call. I'll be happy to give you a call, or shoot me an email when we're done. But I'm always available. I'm here for you. I'm here to make sure that you are successful in our program. And I want to see you be able to get that dream job. So if I can help you in any way to do that, I'm here for that. So please reach out to me. And again, thank you for joining me today. I know everyone's busy. I'll let everyone get about their day, but please reach out to me if you're looking to enroll. First day of class is June 25th. So that's next Wednesday. You do have until, I don't recommend this, please. I don't recommend this, but you do have until that day to enroll. Maybe you don't have your finances together. Maybe you're trying to figure out, can I do this? Can I not? We do allow you for that week. So I don't like to say this, but you do have like a day or two after class begins to enroll. So that June 25th start date, you do have until that date or the day after to enroll, but I don't recommend that. That kind of rushes you and you're already a day behind. I don't recommend you wait until the first day of class to enroll. That Monday is the 23rd, maybe you're last minute, maybe wait, maybe Monday, get a hold of me, but please enroll at least by that Monday, which is the 23rd, but you do have until the first day of class to enroll. We do give you that flexibility. Okay. Please reach out to me if I can help you in any way. If you're looking to enroll, please call us, please go online. And I want to see you be successful in your HR career. Thank you everyone for joining me. And I will be here if you need me for anything. And thank you very much. Thanks for joining me today. Everyone have a great day.